everyone, today I'm going to be making a little girl's play kitchenette using an old wooden nightstand. Now I've been seeing some of these on Pinterest and I thought what a fun project that would be, especially since I'm all about repurposing. So I started with a trip to the thrift store where I found this for under $8 and I liked it, first of all because it was nice and sturdy, but also because it's got some character to it. You'll notice that it has legs and I didn't want this sitting directly on the floor, so I thought that was perfect. Also, it already had just one drawer. Now if you use your imagination for just a little bit, this is where I'm going to be putting the oven. I just need to figure out a way to make this come out this way. I'm also going to be sewing a little curtain right here where we can hide all the pots and pans behind it. Now this is what I'm going to use for the kitchen sink. To be honest, I don't even know what it was originally. I just know that it's the perfect size. I like that it's nice and shiny. And then it even has this lip, so I'll be able to cut out my circle here and then just sit it directly on top. I even found a matching kitchen faucet, which is absolutely perfect. Now, if you happen to have a Habitat for Humanity restore in your neighborhood, that is also a great place to check out because take a look. I found actual knobs from a stove for just 25 cents a piece. They salvage absolutely everything there. Now, I'm going to be hand painting the stovetop burners right there. And then I have a couple more things to add. I found this little handle for my oven drawer. And then I found these hooks, which I'm not really sure where I'm going to use them just yet, maybe right here on the side where I can hang some pot holders from. But this is what I have to start with. The first thing I'm going to do is trace the outline of my sink onto a piece of paper so that I have a pattern for my cutout. Now that I know where the sink is going, I'm going to cut it out with a jigsaw, but first I need to make a pilot hole. So it's not the most perfect circle, but it's all going to be covered by the lip of the sink anyway. Perfect. Now it's the same drill with the faucet, literally and figuratively. I wanted to go right here in the corner, so I'm going to mark off my spot. I measured the circumference of this pipe and it's 3/4 of an inch, so I'm using a 3/4 inch wood drill bit. And now that we know where all the hardware is going, I'm going to get this thing sanded and ready for painting. Now that it's all been sanded and wiped clean, I can start painting. And I'm going with a light green, sort of celery color because it goes nicely with the fabric that I'll be using for the curtain. This is actually a pillowcase that I found at the thrift store, but you can see that it has that nice green color popping through. Whenever I'm painting furniture, I typically use a satin finish. You never want to go with a flat because then when it gets dirty down the road, you're not able to wipe it clean. So the higher the sheen or the gloss, the easier it'll be to clean down the road. Now I know this isn't a sewing blog, so I won't go into too much detail on this part, but I do have to show you my sewing machine because I'm sure you noticed it's an antique. It belonged to my great-grandmother and it still works beautifully to this day. Time to put it all together. really cooking now, but before we show you the finished product, let's take one last look at what this looked like before. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just a dated old nightstand that wasn't getting any use. And here it is after, ready for playtime as a child's kitchenette. I hope this inspires you to take on a repurposing project of your own. Be sure to check out my other blog entries at Murals by Marcy on Facebook and muralsbymarcy.com. Thanks for watching.